When you turn on your handset, it will go through its pre-start diagnostic checks, and once completed you will see the main start page, which is the program menu. The program menu can vary from site to site, and this example shows the 3 standard options. The mTS icon takes you to the application. The scan wedge icon allows you to switch the scanner on and off. The Comms Manager icon gives you access to the communication setting menu, where you can switch the phone, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on and off, and manage your Wi-Fi connections. When you turn on your handset, it will go through its pre-start diagnostic checks, and once completed you will see the main start page, which is the program menu. The program menu can vary from site to site, and this example shows the 3 standard options. The mTS icon takes you to the application. The scan wedge icon allows you to switch the scanner on and off. The Comms Manager icon gives you access to the communication setting menu, where you can switch the phone, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on and off, and manage your Wi-Fi connections. First tap the mTS icon and you will be taken to the login page. You can start to type the first letter of your name and it will advance to that letter, and using the drop-down list you can highlight your name in the list, enter your personal security number and then tap the green tick at the bottom right of the page to sign on. If you make a mistake you can clear the selection by hitting the red cross at the bottom left and start again. When you sign on, the handset will ask you to check that the date is correct. The handset will always reset the time to the main server time every time it connects to the server, but if the handset has not been used for a period of time it may lose its settings. If the date is correct, tap yes and it will auto-advance to the next page. If the date is wrong, tap no and it will connect to the server, reset the clock and auto-advance to the next page. You will then be asked to check the condition of the handset. Please select either yes or no to each question. If the answer is no, you do not have to add notes, which are optional. If you answer yes, you must have some notes to explain why you consider there is damage. Once you have finished, tap the green tick save icon and it will advance you to the next page. Some sites request the user to complete a pre-start check, such as a permit to work, a health and safety questionnaire, a pre-shift checklist, an equipment check, etc. In this example you will be asked to complete a vehicle check. Some details are mandatory and some are optional. If you miss a mandatory question, the system will advise you that you must enter all details. Tap OK and then enter the details, then tap the next icon. You will be asked whether you are doing the check alone or are accompanied. If you answer no, it will move to the check detail when you tap the start icon. If you answer yes, you must enter the name or ID of the person who is accompanying you on the check and then tap start. If you do not wish to continue, you can tap abort and the check will show on the daily management report as incomplete. Once you tap start, the system will load the checks. In this case you can see there are a total of 22 checks. As soon as it has loaded all of the checks, it will allow you to start a check, patrol or task. Each check, patrol or task can behave differently according to the site rules. In this example it takes you straight to the checks grid page, where you can see how many checks there are and whether they are complete, which are shown as green, or incomplete, which are grey. In this example all are grey. To start the check you can tap any of the numbers on the grid and the page will load. We have tapped 1 and it loads the details of the check to be carried out. In this example the first check is to give first impressions. To carry out the check, you can either scan the checkpoint, or if there is no checkpoint, you will have the option to manually complete the check by tapping the Press Here icon to the left of the scan field. At any time during the check, you can report any problems or observations by tapping the report icon at the bottom of the page. This will then load the incident reporting page, where you can select the location or site from the list, and then select what type of report it is that you are reporting. This category list varies from site to site, and behind each main category is a selection of subcategories to assist with common site-based language and powerful management reporting. First select the site, then select the category, and then select subcategory or type. In this case, the category selected was vehicle, and the subcategory options list the known vehicles and a hire car option. Once the subcategory has been tapped, it will take you to the notes page, where you can type notes. If you want to take photos as well, tap the camera icon at the bottom of the page. As the handset is set by default to allow the scanner to scan checkpoints, you will see this message which shows that the scanner is being disabled and the camera enabled. The screen will show that it is initializing and will then ask you if you wish to close the application. Please tap yes, and this will enable the camera. Once the camera is enabled, you can take photos by tapping the capture icon at the bottom of the page. To take photos, use the return key on the bottom of the handset keyboard. You can take several photos, and once you have taken them and are happy, tap the OK icon at the bottom right of the page. You can review your photos, and if happy, tap Submit or tap Delete to delete a photo. Once you have tapped Submit, you can add more notes and take more photos until you are happy with the report. Then tap the Submit icon to submit the incident report. After you have hit Submit, the system will return you back to where you were previously, and you can continue with the check. Once each check has been a hit, the system will automatically advance. Some checks require further actions to be carried out, and you should follow the on-screen instructions. In this example, having tapped the Press Here icon, it has asked the user to sign in the box to verify that they have done the check. At any time, the user can see how many checks they have done by tapping the grid icon at the bottom of the page. In this example, there are 3 pages of the grid, and the user can navigate back and forward by tapping the back or next button. To continue, simply tap one of the gray icons. The example here asks the user to mark on a diagram and damage using the abbreviations D, M, S, or O as shown in the check instructions, and when the user taps the Press Here icon, it loads a page with a diagram of the car to allow the user to mark areas of concern. If the user makes a mistake, they can erase the mistake by tapping the bottom left of the page and selecting the eraser as shown. Once all checks have been completed, the system will take the user to the grid, where it can be seen that all checks have been completed and have gone green. To submit the check, tap the finished icon and it will take you to the sign-off page, where you will sign on screen and then tap Submit. Once you have tapped Submit, the system will tell the user that the check has been successfully submitted, and to proceed with their duties, the user must tap OK. The mTS SecurityServe suite of applications is a powerful real-time recording tool with automated workflow management built in. Each site and customer is different, but most sites want information sent to authorized users automatically. Examples of automatic workflow notifications include pre-configured email reports of incidents, including photo attachments, daily, weekly and monthly summary reports showing patrols, checks, tasks, incidents, etc., and automated emails with PDF, Word or Excel attachments of attendance certificates, checks, etc. In this example, once the vehicle check has been completed, The server knows to create a daily vehicle check docket and auto-email a copy of the PDF to a predetermined distribution list. Here we can see how the checks that were done appear in the email and the document attached. Once the pre-start check has been completed, the system will take the user to the predefined page from where the user can navigate to the different applications. In this example, the system goes directly to the Patrols application, whereas most sites normally go directly to the console page. Thank you for taking the time to watch the mTS Introduction to SecurityServe video. Should you wish to learn more or require any help, please contact your mTS account manager or visit www.mts.technology and use the contact page.